Hey, welcome back to Half Pint Cooking. We are doing more cookies in our cookie series. Now this is a little bit unique, but a little bit of an oldie too. We are making some lemon cookies. Now they're gonna be kind of like the Oreo cookies that we've made in the past. So we are doing a new recipe, but it's still with a cake mix and they're gonna be lemon. So I've got Libby here to help me and we are gonna make these cookies. You need a lemon cake mix. If you can't find a lemon cake mix or you don't have one, that's fine. Just use a yellow or even a white. We're gonna add some lemon zest and a little bit of lemon. You can use lemon extract, or we have some doTERRA lemon oil that is really good and fresh, and it smells amazing. So let's get started. You're gonna open this. We do need to turn our oven on to 350 degrees. Pour it in. When I turn the oven on, I like to look to make sure there is nothing inside of the oven. When I was growing up, we used to put like the leftover brownies and leftover cookies inside the oven to keep them off of the counter. And so we would always check the oven to make sure nothing was in it. Now, if you're used to putting things in your oven or not, it's still always a good idea to make sure some of the kids haven't put a toy in there or something crazy like that. So we open it up and make sure nothing's in, and then we turn the oven on. Next, we need 1/2 cup of shortening. Okay, so this is a full cup, and on here it has markings. So look, it says 1/2 cup right there. We're gonna get a knife and we're just gonna cut it right there. Do you see that mark right there, Lib? Just cut it. And we need 2 eggs. Okay, do you wanna turn it on? Can you reach over? Wait, let's put the lid on. Let's just put it on 1.
Let's turn on to what?
To 1. Smells pretty lemony, but I really like to add some fresh lemon zest to these. So I have a zester. There's so many different kinds of these. It's called a microplane as well. So I put it down and I just move it like this. Make sure you don't grate your finger because I don't think skin will taste very good.
My turn?
Yeah, I want you to try this. But you don't want to do the same place, so I just move it as I go down. I kind of move it, if that makes sense. If you don't have one of these, I do have a cheese grater that goes up and down, and I use the smallest, finest one on that too. So we're gonna put about 3/4 of that zest inside of the cookies, and we're gonna save some of the rest of it for our frosting. Along with that, we are going to add about 8 drops of lemon oil, or you can do 1/2 teaspoon of lemon extract if you want. It smells pretty lemony already. I just like it really fresh and lemony. Let's scrape the sides and make sure we're good. Our oven's ready. Let's get going on this, huh? We are ready to roll them out, and we are gonna use a smaller scoop today. This is a number 50, and these just make them a little bit smaller. But it's good to use a scooper on these cookies because you want them to be the same size because you're gonna make a sandwich. So you want the same size for the top and the same size for the bottom. You wanna do it? Okay, while Libby does this, I'm just rolling them into smooth balls. So now we're gonna bake them for 4 to 5 minutes. You'll know when they're done was when they start to crack on the top, and then you wanna make sure you pull them out. Don't over bake them. It's easier to see on these more than the chocolate cookies because the chocolate are dark already. So you can see when these start to get a golden brown. While the cookies are baking, we're gonna hurry up and clean up, and we're gonna get our frosting ready. Okay, for our frosting, we need 8 ounces of cream cheese. Make sure it's softened, or my favorite is just to use the 1/3 less fat because it's always soft. We need 1/2 stick of butter, which is 1/4 cup. Make sure you use butter on this, not margarine. Okay, now we need 4 cups of powdered sugar. Do you want to do that? Now we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
2 of these.
Now we need about another 8 drops of lemon oil. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This stuff is really strong, so you don't need a lot. And then we're gonna add the rest of our lemon zest. Since our cookies have so much lemon flavor, then the frosting doesn't need quite as much, but still just a hint of lemon will be good. So just like our sugar cookies, I am using our food processor to make the frosting because I love the way it turns out. But if you don't have a food processor, that's okay. You can use your mixer, a KitchenAid, or like a Bosch, like we used to make the cookies, or you can use just a hand mixer, and it's just fine. It's a little too thick, so it died. I'm just gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. Just needs a little bit of liquid to make it runny. All right.
Looks like frosting.
Looks like frosting to me. Tastes like lemon frosting. Okay, look at those cookies. They're all cracked on top. We baked them for 8 minutes at 350 degrees. Look at those. We're gonna put them on a cooling rack so that they can cool faster so we can put the frosting on. Now you can just use a knife or an offset spatula to put them on your cookies. Today we are going to use, this is a number 1A tip. It's really big. I do have a big coupler for it, but I also have just this piping bag. You can use a Ziploc bag that fits these, and then you don't have to have a coupler in it. And we're still waiting for our cookies to chill. So while our cookies are still chilling, our frosting's ready, what should we do? Clean up. Okay, this piping bag is so old, but I love it because it's so soft. I hate the brand new ones because they're still a little bit stiff. Okay, do you wanna hold? I've got some tricks. I like to hold it, or we can put it inside of a big cup. So we can put it inside the bag, or we can put the bag inside of the cup, and then it won't fall. That's especially helpful if you are by yourself or not used to doing it. Yeah.
Just shove it in. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay, so our cookies are all cooled. Now we lift it up, push it down, and then look, you want to twist it at the top quite a bit so that it doesn't spew out. Okay, look, I'll just show you really fast. Just put a little circle. You want to put one on top? Put a cookie on top. Gorgeous! Yay. Look how perfect. Okay, what do you think? Should we eat?
Okay.
Let's have these for dinner.
Yeah. And dessert.
Thanks for watching another episode of HalfPint Cooking on our cookie series. I hope you guys are making these cookies and loving them as much as I am. I always forget how much I love cookies until I make them, and then I can't stop eating. Don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Thanks.
Bye.
We're busy. They're so soft. It kind of looks like Play-Doh. Funfetti. I'm just kidding. If you like funfetti, it's okay. I just don't. You're so weird.
I just want to whack my face because it looks so small.